4 years ago, after a ton of hesitation, I finally had the drive to record, edit, and publish my first video. And 4 years later, I have a ton of videos under my belt, a ton of people who have stuck around, and a ton of mistakes made along the way. I think it's time that I reintroduce myself. It feels like you're zipping around the board. Hand the flash card into your DS when the lockdown happens for us. Bunch of polygons. Nothing more, nothing less. To a secret. Everything. Repeat. The first thankful. Okay too. Procrastinate. Pupil. Paper Mario hate me. Video on white noise. Wait to me. Saying was sacred. Form. Amazing. Disappointment. They'll probably is full down. Feeling. Comment. See to show off line. This video said that single last word. Years in the making. Hi, I'm still Yellow, but you know, the non-copyrighted version. Hope you like it. So, you may have noticed that I am no longer of the Yoshi variety. Why the change? Well, it's because Yoshi is dead to me now. No, this has kind of been a long time coming. I've wanted to rebrand for a while, but I never felt like it was the right time until now. Wow, I sound like I'm having a kid or something. But anyway, yeah, although Yelloyoshi rolls off the tongue real nice, I think it's finally time to represent myself as something more original. But before I say farewell to Yelloyoshi, let's take a trip down memory lane. In the ye olden days of 2018, I had just graduated high school and I finally had the guts to start a YouTube channel, in which I made a crusty video explaining how I finally had the guts to start a YouTube channel. Kinda meta of me. I didn't really have any other nicknames to call myself, so I just went with one that I was most familiar with, Yelloyoshi. In case you didn't know, the meaning behind the name is actually deeper than just a literal yellow Yoshi. First, yellow, without the W, comes from the yellow puffle I adopted in Club Penguin back in like 2009. I know, super creative on my end. Can you tell that I like yellow a lot? And then Yoshi is derived from... Yeah, I didn't come up with a super edgy nickname like Blazing Edge _229. Just a Yelloyoshi. But I couldn't just steal a Google image of a random Yelloyoshi as my persona. I could have made it so much easier for myself, but I didn't. So I took it upon myself to create my own Yoshi, an OC if you will. The problem was, I didn't have a drawing tablet, nor did I have prior art experience, and I definitely didn't have the money to commission an artist. I wasn't making any art at the time, so I used what I had. Colored pencils, pen, and paper. I ended up drawing a proportionately inaccurate Yoshi on a piece of paper, made several poses, scanned each of them with a printer, which transferred to my laptop, and then I took it to GIMP to add an outline. Very cumbersome, but you know, it was all I could do, just so I could have my own assets and no one can accuse me of stealing. So I took those character stills, grabbed Sony Vegas, and tried to imitate my inspirations. And well, there was an attempt. Hi. I honestly don't know what's wrong with my voice. I'm just never comfortable with how I sound. The journey from when I first thought of starting a YouTube channel to right now, I don't just subscribe willy-nilly. No, they have to earn their spot in my subscription feed. This is me, a weird and insecure teenager that acts like a kid, telling you, go for it. You got this. Leave any feedback, positive, negative, things I can improve on, unwarranted insults. It's fine. No one's first video is ever their best. Somehow I was able to keep pushing myself to make more videos after that, partially because I had nothing better to do. And after the second video, I became an official college student with even more work and even less time to make videos, which is why I'm pretty infamous for taking months to post a video, apart from procrastination, but that's typical for anyone. I hope. But in that struggle to balance school and YouTube, I realized the value of reusable assets, something you don't really think about as a viewer. Those drawings helped me fill those in-between moments with something to look at when I didn't know what else to put. So it was kind of smart of me to do that, even if I didn't realize it at the time. Needless to say, I got a lot of mileage out of those stills, and made a ton of videos using just these hand-drawn Yoshis. That's one thing I can pat myself on the back for. Everything else could have been better, but it's a a learning experience. With these character stills, I was able to gush and complain about games, share my various insecurities, collaborate with a bunch of friends and creators, and of course, tackle the infamous VEDIF project, which took about 5 measly years off my lifespan. I was finally able to make the videos I was proud of at the time. However, there were definitely some growing pains with these drawings. The main issue was when I'd flip them horizontally, they would look off. So I could never really have my character ever face the right without looking really awkward. That's a consequence of drawing things out physically, or just not knowing that mirrors exist. That really limited my thumbnail design since my character could only really be on the right half, and I could have really used some more facial expressions to go off of. So I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to rebrand myself, as they say. So I'm dropping the Yoshi part and renaming my channel to Yello Island. Wait, isn't your second channel already called that? Oh wait, I forgot. Just change it to like Yellow's Extras or something, I don't know. Yeah, Yello Island. A totally original name that I didn't already come up with in 2020. So why the name change? Don't get me wrong, Yoshi is my favorite character of all time. Nothing will change that. But as much as I love Yoshi to pieces, I would like to represent myself as something more original. Something I could proudly call my own. I didn't have an original character back when I started in 2018, so it made sense why I leaned into what I was most familiar with. But when I did make an original character in 2020, I quickly grew attached to it. I began incorporating more of this yellow into my art, and less of the Yelloyoshi I had used up until then. I felt like I was juggling between two different personas that I didn't know how to incorporate together. I felt like Hannah Montana, except not the fun kind. And of course, I've always been scared of copyright infringement, even though I'm sure I would be fine. Nintendo, please don't sue me. I have student loans to pay. Plus, to be honest, I don't draw Yoshi a lot anyway, because apparently this character is very tricky to draw correctly. I never feel like my proportions are correct. I can never just draw Yoshi freely. On top of that, it's literally just a yellow Yoshi. No fancy outfit or accessories. I did what I could, but I know I can do better than that. I created those stills pretty much right before I started college, and now at the time of this video, I just recently graduated college. That's a scary fact. I associate Yelloyoshi as the college era, someone who is really trying to make videos and pursue their passion, but struggling to do so. Juggling schoolwork and YouTube, believe it or not, is not easy. I'm sure I had every right to take as long as I did to make those videos, but I definitely could have been more efficient with my time. So now I'm ready to phase that excuse out of my life and hold myself more accountable. Plus, I won't be bogged down by homework for once. Imagine that. I'm not saying that I suddenly know how to upload every week. That sounds exhausting, but I am gonna try my best to work better. And I don't mean work harder, just work healthier. You know, create a schedule that will let me be productive, but also let me relax for once. My goal has always been to be consistent in quality first, then in frequency second. And hopefully this persona allows me to explore better ways to run this channel and fuel my passion. But what does that mean for the future of this channel? Well, I still have a boatload of ideas that I never got around to explore, so I'm excited to dig into those topics. I can't promise that I'll upload that much quicker, but now I can't use the excuse of being in school. Well, time to rebrand again. This is now the Yelloyoshi Gaming Network, where I post daily gaming videos of me minecarting people to death in Smash. Subscribe or else. I will be mildly upset. But seriously, thank you so much to those who have been here since 2018 or even recently. To those who somehow decided to stay because a little Yoshi sounded like he was 14 talking about whatever. It always fills me with so much joy when people tell me that they genuinely enjoyed my videos. It means so much to me. It's at least some indicator that I'm doing something right with YouTube. And can I just say, thank you for somehow getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Literally, I did not think I would make it this far, this quickly. I'm taking it as a sign for better things to come, and since I'm out of college, this fun little thing called student loans exists now, so I'm officially opening a Ko-fi page. In case anyone would like to donate any amount of money, fear not, nothing will change on the YouTube side, so I'm just treating this as a simple donation platform, at least for now. This will not only help me not be in debt, but also allow me to fuel my passion to make more videos I can be proud of, and that you can hopefully enjoy. enjoy. You can donate once, or if you're feeling really generous, you can donate monthly. If anyone actually does decide to donate, thank you so much. I know all too well that money is so hard to come by, so your generosity would mean the world. All in all, I'm very grateful to where Yelloyoshi has gotten me. Even if it hasn't been an overnight success like other channels, the growth is what I am most proud of. You can tell from my first video to now that I'm at least marginally less cringy, but I think it's time to represent myself as just Yellow from now on. If you can also please refer to me as Yellow instead of Yelloyoshi, that would be great. I'm just very excited to move on to a new chapter in my life, which is so weird to say after 4 years. So thank you to those who have stuck around, and to Yelloyoshi for giving me the drive to keep making videos. You won't be forgotten, and with that, I will see you all next time as just Yellow. Okay, goodbye.